Hello, my name is Michael Place, and I'll be presenting key insights and takeaways from the newly published BNamericas 2025 Electric Power Capex report. Investment in the sector across Latin America and the Caribbean is projected to increase by 9% this year, driven by efforts to accelerate the clean energy transition and meet rapidly growing demand. 22 of the largest power companies with a presence in the region, for whom year-on-year comparisons are available, have allocated $102.3 billion to combined capital expenditure in 2025, compared to $93.6 billion of realized investments last year. 17 companies, or 73% of the total, are on track to outlay more this year than last. In percentage terms, the companies with the largest planned increases are Eletrobras, Pampa Energy, ISA, and YPF Luz. They are followed by Genea, Enel, Ejehid Eneted, and Ande. Among the companies to have released multi-year plans, Enel has the biggest proposed budget, setting aside $15.5 billion annually. Next is Iberdrola, followed by Engie, AES, and EDP. 5 companies plan to invest less this year. The most notable forecast decrease is that of Sempra Infrastructure, which has earmarked $2.3 billion in 2025, compared to a realized figure of $3.6 billion in 2024. Others to tighten their budgets this year are Engie, CFE, Energisa, and AES. Investment drivers include forecast electricity demand growth across the region of around 2%, in line with GDP, regulatory pressure to reduce carbon emissions via non-conventional renewable energy, and a need for new grid infrastructure, particularly to connect new wind and solar developments. Beyond the traditional generation, transmission, and distribution areas, companies are sharpening their focus on burgeoning segments such as distributed generation, energy storage, and clean hydrogen. But the region's energy sector is not without its challenges. In addition to macroeconomic uncertainty caused by sweeping US tariffs, investors must contend with perennial regulatory and political instability. Chile, for example, is grappling with high costs and congestion, while stakeholders in Colombia have struggled with permitting bottlenecks and attempts to freeze energy rates. Transmission bottlenecks and a lack of energy storage, meanwhile, have led to rising curtailment concerns in Brazil. Market participants in Mexico are awaiting greater clarity on proposed reforms as President Claudia Sheinbaum moves to re-engage private capital after a period of policy uncertainty and diminished business confidence under her predecessor, Andrés Manuel López Obrador. Another challenge is the increased frequency of extreme weather events that have threatened energy supply in some countries. These are just a few of the issues explored in greater depth in the report, which is available exclusively to subscribers via BNamericas' website. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to sharing more insights and analysis with you soon. For now, goodbye.